Now we have Sam riding Monaco Prince in the Prelim 14. What we like to see is enough impulsion and suppleness so that horse can stay straight down the centre line and to the contact. Now we have a loss of balance on the turn and the horse's head is above the contact. 6. There's slight loss of rhythm as the horse needs to be more supple to the bend, and the circle's a bit large because he's fallen out due to needing more suppleness. 6. That's an obedient transition, but there's still some tightness over the back and the horse is above the contact. But because the transition is obedient, I think that deserves a 7. Now the rhythm's becoming hurried and the horse is coming against the hand due to the lack of suppleness. That's a 6. We have an error here because there's no transition shown between H and C, walk transitions. So that would be 2 marks deducted, and because it wasn't performed and I couldn't ring the bell because I'm not there, it's going to be a 4. We just need to have more suppleness so that he can flex around your inside leg more and be more consistent and rounded to the contact. And for that reason, this movement's a 6. Now that's an obedient transition, it's just that he needs to be more supple and through over the back to be more uphill and connected to the hand. But because the transition was obedient, I'm going to give that one a 7. As I said before, it's just needs to be more supple so that your lovely horse can flex around your inside leg more and be more consistent to the hand. There's a loss of some straightness there going down the long side. 6. He's obedient, he just needs to be more supple in order to have a bit more energy and swing over the back and to stay to the hand. 7. They're fair steps, but he's not really using his back and stepping through and seeking the contact, which is the requirement of this movement. So for that reason, although there was 1 or 2 steps of improvement there, I'm going to give him a 6. He is obedient in the transitions. It's just he needs more freedom and elasticity over the back. 7. Now we're not quite on the aid in the transition and he's falling in due to the lack of suppleness. 6. We're coming against the hand and we're quite tight over the back and downhill. 6. He is obedient in his transitions. And there's a fair rhythm, although he could be more supple and rounder. But because he's obedient, I'm going to give him a 7. There's some head shaking and slight drifting from where I can view the video. But the halt looks good, so for that reason it's a 7. On the whole, very attractive horse. He has got nice paces, 7, but he just needs to have more activity and throughness over the back, and he needs to be more uphill and connected to the hand. So for that reason, for the impulsion, I'm going to give him a 6. For the submission, I'm going to give him a 6. And for the rider, it's a 6 at the moment. However, saying that, once he's more supple, I'm sure he'd be able to perform the movements more easily and stay more consistent and through to the contact. And when that's achieved, he will be able to get higher marks. He's a lovely looking horse, and he does try.